What is up, YouTube? It's Daboi EZ coming back with another video. And yesterday, the All-Star captains and starters were announced, and we're just gonna dive straight into it. The All-Star captain for the West is LeBron James, who is now tied with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and will most likely pass the All-Star record next year with 20. He is also about to pass Kareem in points, making LeBron the most durable player statistically of all time. LeBron currently needs 158 more points to pass Kareem. Also, somehow in his 19th year, he manages to get better, almost averaging 30 points right now, and he is absolutely carrying the Lakers to every win they get. Good thing AD came back last night. Now on to the next one. Luka is also a starter in the West right now. He has an ankle sprain, so there might be room for someone to move up as a starter, and I will talk about that in a minute. But as much as I can think right now, there are not too many guards I can see taking this spot. Maybe a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could move up into a spot like this, but besides that, for guards, can't really think of anybody at the moment that could take this starting position. Also, I think if Luka is to play, that he should have been the captain for the West this year. He is averaging more than LeBron in pretty much every category, almost 34 a game. He did go down last night, so not sure if he's gonna play. Tough loss for the Mavericks, but I'm just gonna have to get through it, I guess. The other guard in the West is Steph Curry. I think he deserves this spot. He has had some injury problems this year, and the Warriors are not on the same tier as last year, but nonetheless, he was at one point in the MVP leading. It has been a tough race this year for MVP. Don't think Steph is going to win it, but definitely deserves a all-star starting spot. The back-to-back MVP, the Joker, is the 5 for the West. Do you think he will win 3 MVPs in a row? Now that I look at all the stats and all this, I'm not sure if him or Lucas should have been the captain, but they did end up giving it to LeBron, and I think this is mostly because of the fan votes. People are going to want to see LeBron more than they're going to want to see 2 slow white guys be the captain for the All-Star game. But yeah, do y'all think the Joker can go 3 in a row? He's almost averaging a triple-double this year while being the top seed in the West. And I'll be honest, I didn't think he deserved one of those past 2 MVPs. I think one of them should have went to Giannis or Embiid. But in my opinion, he definitely deserves it right now. And if he goes back to back to back, I believe that'll make him the 5th player ever to do so, which is amazing for him. Zion is going to round out the starters for the West. Zion's team has lost 6 straight now, and he is out. Besides him, there's not really a forward in the West that comes to mind, but I still don't know who is going to take this spot with Zion not starting. I was thinking either Paul George or Kawhi, but they are both down on their numbers this season. But another forward in the West really just does not come to mind at the moment that could take this all-star starting. I'd rather have it be Kawhi because I'm a Kawhi fan, but Paul George's numbers are better this season, and he has been healthy longer than Kawhi has. So if Zion is not going to play, they should give this spot to Paul George. Giannis is the captain in the East, and I think this is well-deserved. Giannis is leading the Bucks to the 3rd seed in the East right now without Chris Middleton. I know he did come back recently, but he's coming off the bench, and he's serving a really minor role in the team right now, only averaging about 10-11 points. Giannis is averaging 31, 12, and 5 this season so far, and he definitely deserves this captain spot for the East. Next is Kevin Durant, and if you follow me for a while, you'll know back in junior high, I dropped a diss track on Kevin Durant. It was my most popular song by far. So this may be a little bit biased, but I feel like most people will actually stand with me on this one when I say Joel Embiid deserves his spot in the starting. I believe Kevin Durant is injured and probably will not play, so I'd be really disappointed if anybody besides Joel Embiid gets this nod. He is currently 2nd in the MVP race, and he's averaging 33 and a half a game. and almost 10 rebounds. And I mean, that is just absurd. He's on the second best team in the East right now. I think he should have got a starting spot for sure, but it is the All-Star game, so fans vote. But I think when the All-NBA first team comes out, you will see Joel Embiid on that list over Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets, I think, is the best pick for this spot at the moment. Kyrie hasn't had an amazing season, but he has picked up a little bit after Durant went down, but they are losing games right now. They had a really good stretch about a few weeks ago. They went on, I believe, a 9-game win streak. So yeah, the Brooklyn Nets, they have really regained their status, as they kind of lost it at the beginning of the season with the whole Ben Simmons thing. Still looking for Ben Simmons to be better. I mean, he is still not putting that much out there, but the Nets are having a good season. When Durant comes back, they are definitely a threat to beat anybody in the playoffs this year. Donovan Mitchell is the second guard in the East, and I'm really high on Mitchell and the Cavs. They are constructed for the future, and they might even have some playoff success this year. Garland and Mitchell have glued well together, and so has Mobley and Allen. Mitchell has had an amazing season so far. Putting up 71 points in a game is crazy, and Mitchell has done that this year. I believe that's only like the 5th 70-point game ever, and Mitchell managed to put one up. Congrats to him. He definitely deserves this spot at the 2. The last starter in the East is Jayson Tatum. And by the way, I know I've been saying the starters for the East and West. That's just what conference they play in. There will be a draft, and the bench should be announced sometime this week, and I will put another video out on the bench, seeing if anyone got snubbed or if anyone is there that is not supposed to be. But Jayson Tatum has stringed together a great season so far. I know there's been injuries to the Celtics as of late, but they are still the best team in the NBA, and they are on a, I believe, 3-game losing streak, losing last night in OT. Brown missed both of those free throws at the buzzer. Kind of sucks. But anyway, back to Tatum. He's averaging 31 on the best team in the NBA, and I really hope they can put something together. I feel bad for them after losing the championship last year. I thought they were going to go all the way. But anyways, if you enjoyed the video and watched all the way to the end, thank you. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. But if you don't, that's okay too. Anyway, much love. Peace out.